To another 30 days, 30 tips videos. This time we are in August 2021, and many RTOs out there are either in hibernation or they're getting ready to come back into live. Some of them have been operating, but in a different manner throughout the entire period. But I thought, what a great way for us to commence the next 30 days, 30 tips in the sort of ending point of the COVID pandemic to enable as many people as possible to benefit from the free tips that we have for you to implement in your RTO. We have a range of topics that we have put together to come up with the 30 hot tips for the month of August. We do have some gaps available, so if you have some sort of preferred topic that you would like us to address, if it fits with one of our hot topics for the month of August, we are more than happy to add it to our collection of topics. But for today, we're going to start it off with a topic called Beware of Freebies. The reason why we're talking about beware of freebies is because everybody knows that we are all struggling during this COVID pandemic, and everyone's doing whatever they can to survive. But that doesn't necessarily mean that everything that is on offer is good or that you should take it up because it's free. So what I wanted to go through with you today is just to have a chat about what some of those free things might look like if you implement them and they're not the right fit for your organization. So for example, I've been seeing a lot of things on LinkedIn lately about hire me for 1 hour free and I'll pay for 1 hour, get 1 hour free. I've also been seeing pay for 1 unit, get 1 unit free. I've been seeing things like if you buy 1 qualification of assessments, you can get another unit of assessments free. I've been seeing things like book us for your next audit and you get the subsequent one free. You get the idea of the sort of things that I'm talking about when I say beware of freebies. So while RTO Doctor does provide these 30 days, 30 tips free of charge, absolutely free, there is no commitment, there is nothing that I'm selling here. I'm sort of not really including this in what I'm talking about. But the idea of beware of freebies is where something is being offered to you if you make a commitment to do something else. And so I really wanted to talk to those people who may be considering joining in one of those freebie type things, because you want to make sure that while it is always nice to have a freebie and it's always nice to support everybody out there because we are all doing it tough, I think it's really important that we really analyze what it is that is being offered and does it actually fit our organization. So just because somebody is offering you a unit of assessment for free, for example, in assessments, just for argument's sake, it may not actually suit your delivery cohort. It may not suit your trainers and assessors delivery style. It may not be to the LLN needs of the students that you're working with. It may not even be current and competent and up-to-date compliant sort of thing. You get what I mean. So whenever you're looking at something like that in terms of assessment, you always want to make sure that you're weighing up the good and the bad and making sure that it is the right fit for your organization. Now, some of the other things that I've been seeing, as I alluded to earlier, are people who are new consultants to the area, people who may have been a compliance manager or a training manager once before in an RTO, and they've been made redundant because of the way the COVID pandemic is. What we're seeing is there's a lot of people coming out and starting up as new consultants in this area, people who have not had a lot of experience in consulting to RTOs and may not have actually had a lot of managerial experience in the vet sector. And so what I've been seeing is a lot of these people who don't have the necessary qualifications, they don't have the necessary experience, they may not have the necessary insurance if things go wrong, and they may not actually provide you with advice that is suitable to your organisation and what you're actually trying to do. Don't forget that we are living in one of Australia's most hostile regulatory environments in the vet sector. And it's really important to make sure that everything you do in your organisation is weighed, measured, and well contemplated before you implement it. So that's today's free tip. No hitches or anything like that. It's just RTO Doctor has done a few of these 30 days, 30 tips series before, and they've been quite popular. People have appreciated the free advice and they've been able to take it away and contemplate how that fits in their organisation. And if it doesn't, then they can pass it on to others or they can just bin it. It doesn't really matter. But 30 days, 30 tips is here to help you and to help your RTO become a better RTO in the current environment. Now, while I'm also here on the very first day of the 30 days, 30 tips, what I'd like to tell you is that there is also going to be a competition. So at the end of the competition, one person will be walking away with a signed copy of my latest book, The Human Toll. Is the nature of regulation under the Australian Skills Quality Authority destructive? All you have to do is join in on RTO Doctor's 30 days, 30 tips every day for the next 30 days. And the person who has contributed the most, attended the most, shared it the most, and really benefited from the 30 days, 30 tips on this occasion will get a free copy signed by me of The Human Toll. Thank you very much for joining us for this very first session of 30 days, 30 tips for August 2021. And I hope that when you're checking out your freebies that come up on your newsfeed in the future, that you will really look at them and consider whether they're appropriate for your business and the advice that they're providing or the tools that they're offering are fit for purpose and suited to your RTO's needs. Thanks very much, everybody. Bye for now.